This video is brought to you by the lovely sponsors below. Thank you so much for your support.
So, I heard you and Mordred made up.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not exactly sure what it was all about, but I'm glad you two managed to work it out. Do you want to talk about it?
Not really. Ow! Stop that!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Wait,
Wait, what?
how long have these bruises been here?
I still have things to do.
Not with that many bruises and cuts, you're not. Plus, I can clearly see the bags under your eyes and you're constantly yawning. You are tired.
Charmed you care so much, Doc. But I have to get back to work. Regardless of any minor setback.
Still afraid of doctors?
No, that's not the issue. I'm not wasting any more time than I have already.
You're pushing yourself way too hard.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Why the hell do you care? You don't know anything about me.
You're right, I don't. So, how about we get to know each other?
I don't have time for this. I'm leaving. Open it. Now.
Not until you relax. Doctor's orders.
Fine.
First things first. Where and when did you get those bruises?
I was sparring. With Mordred.
With a servant? Ever thought of training with something simpler? Like a dumbbell?
She's not that rough. Well, she is, but it's endurance training, okay?
Those bruises are telling me it's going very well.
Shut up. Okay, my turn.
Hmm?
You wanted to get to know each other, right?
I did.
So, what are you doing here? I mean, how did a nurse like you get caught up in all of this madness?
Well, my family's descended from a long line of healers. The Valkyrie of Healing, Air, is her patron since long ago, even after Ragnarok. My mother's sisters and I have up until now worked on the battlefields as nurses for the sick and wounded.
In the Middle East?
Yes, that's when I met Dr. Roman, and he offered me an opportunity to work under his wing and learn more about medicine and magecraft.
Which brought you to Caldia. I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
That you had to get caught up in all of this.
If it means that I can be of use with my ability to help others, there's nothing to be sorry about. I'm happy to do whatever I can.
I see.
Okay, my turn. I asked you this before, but you didn't give me a straight answer. Where do you come from?
Well, it'd still be harder to explain anyway.
How so?
I don't remember who or what my family was, but I remember being sick all the time. I realized they had little use for a child who was too weak to carry on whatever legacy they had. So they sold me.
That's horrible. How could they do that?
When you're born into a Magus family, you're essentially property. Property to be sold, passed around, extorted. The second you show any sign of defection, you're useless. You become less than human. I was sold to a Magus whose reputation fell over time. He was bitter, old, decrepit, and ancient beyond his years. But he had an unorthodox but skilled affinity for the occult. Through those means, he managed to help me overcome my sickness. He raised me, tutored me, taught most of what I know.
I see. So it turned out all right for you after all.
Right.
I'm sorry?
That's enough from me. I've said too much.
Well, don't be afraid to talk to me about anything, okay? I'd be happy to listen.
To the sob story that's my life? You got poor taste, Doc.
Every story deserves to be heard, no matter how unfortunate it seems. And the next time you come in here, that'll be your bill.
So you'll keep me locked up in here until I tell you more about myself?
If you don't like it, then try your best to stay healthy. Deal?
Word of advice, Dr. Matheson. Don't get too close to me. For your sake.
Oh, and one more thing.
What now?
Thank you for lending me your jacket back then.
Sure. No problem.